A guten Chodesh and a guten Erev Shabbos, my dear friends. Today is Rosh Chodesh Tammuz. It is Erev Shabbos, Parshas Korach, and Motzei Shabbos. Saturday night is going to be the special Rebbe's holy day, Gimel Tammuz, the third day of Tammuz. It is 31 years that we didn't see the Rebbe physically, but we see the Rebbe with us every single day, and the Rebbe continues to lead us and guide us. Today, we give thanks to Hashem for all of the great miracles that took place in this war. In Yerushalayim, by the Western world today, there were thousands of people saying the Hallel, giving thanks to Hashem for all of the great miracles. And here in Brooklyn, we light the candles today at 8:13. Ladies, make sure to light the candles. Men, put on tefillin, and let us give thanks to Hashem and ask Hashem to continue the miracles and to bring home the hostages, and for the Jewish people around the world to be safe, and for Mashiach to come very soon. So the question is, we saw these miracles, what's next? Do we say thank you Hashem and we move on with our lives? And the Rebbe teaches us that absolutely not. When Hashem makes miracles, Hashem is telling us something. Hashem is teaching us how to look at this world. We learn a message from this week's Torah portion from Korach. Korach started the rebellion against Moshe Rabbeinu. He said to Moshe, Kol Eida Kulam Kedoshim, Madua Tisnasu Al Kal Hashem. The whole congregation, they're all holy. Why would you raise yourself above the nation of Hashem, the people of Hashem? They said, we are all holy, we're all excited, we're all spiritual. Why do we need a special leader to guide us? And Moshe Rabbeinu teaches them, no, we need a leader. Our sages tell us that one of the things Korach did, not just complaining, he actually came to Moshe Rabbeinu with a question. He tells him, Talis shekulit tchelis, if you have a garment that is completely tchelit, blue, does it need tzitzis? You know, back in the days, the Torah tells us that the tzitzis is not just a white string, but it has to be a blue string. And the Talmud tells us the reason why we need the blue strings is because the tallit, the color, is similar to the ocean. Ocean is similar color to the sky, and the sky reminds us of the heavenly throne. So wearing the tzitzis with the blue is supposed to remind us of Hashem. So Korach says, what if the whole garment is blue? Do I still need the tzitzis? And Moshe Rabbeinu says to him, yes, you still need the tzitzis. Another question, he says, a mezuzah. What is a mezuzah? Similar thing. You have the two portions in the mezuzah. We put it on the doorpost, and it's supposed to remind us about Hashem. So he says, Bayis shekula Yisrael, if I have a home, a house full with Torah, for Torah books. So in the Torah, obviously, you have this portion that we have in the mezuzah. Do I still need a mezuzah? And Moshe says to Korach, yes, you still need a mezuzah. So there's a lot of messages that is in this explanations what this conversation was about. And the Rebbe tells us one detail, one message we learn from this. Korach says to Moshe, we are all holy. Beged, we have completely tchelis. They're completely blue. We're all excited, we're all spiritual. Do we need also the strings? And Moshe Rabbeinu says it's not enough. He's a rayim mehemne, he's a guiding, he's a teacher, a spiritual teacher that teaches us it's not enough just to get excited about God and to live generally in a spiritual state. We need to bring down the spirituality, like the tzitzis, bring strings down, that brings it down to action, to little simple actions of mitzvahs, and to change the world from within. This is a raya mehemne. A raya mehemne means the faithful shepherd. Moses is called the faithful shepherd. What is a faithful shepherd? A shepherd that takes care of his flocks. But more than that, it is a shepherd that feeds the people faith. Faith is something we have generally. We all believe in Hashem. We have that inside. But we need this faith to become part of us, part of our psyche, part of our thinking, that everything is Hashem. And that's the job of Moshe Rabbeinu. And that is the job of Moshe Rabbeinu of every generation. In our generation is the Rebbe that guides us and teaches us. We need to bring down the abstract concept and belief of Hashem into our day-to-day life. And the same thing is also with this war. The miracles that we experience, it is Hashem telling us, I want you to see that's not just a miracle, a supernatural miracle, but also in the natural process, things that is happening in the world. We should see the hands of Hashem. Prime Minister Netanyahu recognized that. People in Israel, the soldiers, the commanders, all recognize that. And they say that this war was certainly in the hands of Hashem. Even President Trump, he posted a message that the ambassador to Israel, Micah Huckabee, sent to him, that he told him that he was, and I'm paraphrasing, that he was chosen by divine. By Hashem, he was chosen to be in this place to fulfill his mission. And the president reposted that message, that he recognizes the fact that Hashem saved his life. It was for a reason. And the fact that Hashem placed him here in this time to go and protect the world, eliminate the nuclear threat from Iran, protecting Israel, protecting the rest of the world. So the fact that he realizes that this is the hands of Hashem, that is part of Mashiach. That is part of redemption. Recognizing that everything what happens comes from Hashem. So therefore, when we experience the miracles, the message is not just saying thank you Hashem and moving on. The message is to realize that our lives is run by Hashem, and to realize that the world is leading towards Mashiach, and therefore we should get the tzitzit down. Not just wearing the tallit, the blue tallit, but getting the tzitzit, meaning implementing this in our daily life, in our Torah mitzvahs, in putting into tefillin and studying Torah and helping people, Ahavat Israel, loving a fellow Jew, unity, and all together we will march very soon with the Rebbe leading us to Mashiach in the Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi. Have a good Chodesh and a good Shabbos.